Thanks.
Judge Judy Slayer is now following. Thank you. I didn't expect that. I just started. I just pushed the button. Game maybe seems a tiny bit loud. Well, maybe that'll change whenever I actually get out of the game. So, we're gonna hit... Is my controller working? Hello? I've beaten this game before. I could probably do hard. I'll talk a bit after the cinematic. Okay, so this is Vigil, the Longest Night, which is a... I think it's Chinese made. Does my controller not work? Hello? What if I unplug this one? Yeah, baby, now I got a controller. Okay. I believe it's Chinese made, and it is a... basically a Metroidvania, is the easiest way to describe it. Very, very simplistic game, but very neat. I've played this before. Let's go through this real quick. At last you've arrived, Vigilant. Ever Vigilant must return and take the trial, so that the ritual may end. Who are you? My name has been swept away by the torrent of history and matters not. Focus on the trial. Now is your time. Stand up and stride towards the light. There's going to be some more tutorial stuff, but I've played and beaten this game before, and thought it was interesting enough that I thought maybe I was going to try and make a video about it, because it reminds me of a lot of different things, and it's clearly inspired by a lot of different things. It's a bit awkward in a couple places, but overall I quite like it. Yeah, backstep. But like a week after I played the game and then started like replaying the game, so how do I describe this? I beat the game and then I started playing through it again to like record footage and stuff like that, and maybe I was like halfway, maybe like 70% of the way through the game. The game got a huge update that like changed huge chunks of the game and stuff like that, and at that point I was just like, man, I don't want to play through the game a third time. But I don't know. It's been long enough that I would be okay with giving it another shot. Yeah. Need to get through this introductory part. So, as far as I can tell, the weapons in this game are, generally speaking, cardio and adrenaline skills, right? Generally speaking, like the different weapon types will deal either more HP damage or more stun damage, and stun damage will cause that like yellow breaking animation to play, and that will allow us to do like finishing moves and stuff like that. I don't think we have the ability to do it yet, but let's see. The 4 different weapon types are sword, axe, dual-bladed, bow, and then there's another skill tree for just general stuff. If I remember correctly. Love that this is called Potential Unleashed. I'm not sure what weapon to go with. I think maybe I'll just hold on to the skill point until somebody yells at me. I don't know what to do. I think you can max out the skill tree. It just takes some amount of grinding. I think even though I beat the game and then went out of my way to try and get everything, I don't think I got all the skills in like the sword tree and the general tree, even though those are the only 2 things I was doing. Ouch, that's a lot more damage than I thought. Pretty generous with dodging iframes. Ouch. There's 2 of them. Okay, I can't pause. The game is clearly a bit too loud though. Okay, that doesn't help. Okay. I am actually getting destroyed by this guy who only has like 2 attacks. The most important thing about this guy is to keep your distance a bit. He's got a couple charging attacks that are a little bit more easy to dodge. He's got that close range attack, which is a little bit difficult to react to. And he's got another move. He used it once before, where he kind of jumps on his hind legs and then swipes at you with the tiny little extra hands that he's got underneath his gut. And both of those are a little bit difficult to deal with. Killed me. Nice. I'll just give a quick load. Not a super difficult boss, but 0 skill points. Wow. Okay. Not a super difficult boss, but on hard it does do a lot of damage. I'm hoping hard ends up being a better difficulty because near the end of the game on my normal playthrough, I didn't do almost any extra grinding, and yet near the end of the game I became like so like outlandishly like strong and defensive that at that point I didn't really need to like learn boss fights anymore. I could just kind of face roll everything, and that would be enough to complete the game with. So I hope hard's a little bit better in that regard. Okay. We do have another skill point. We'll grab that. Do you want to play skill tree changes? Sure. We'll just go. I'll probably put a couple points in the sword, mostly just because I don't have any other weapon yet. At least I don't think I do. No. We'll try fighting this dude again. Blood soul. Get what that does. Use it to save your game. Sure. I don't think I'll do that at the moment. Because I only have to fight like 6 mice and then this guy. I didn't. I remember that backstep dealing damage. Ludicrously fast, because apparently that backstep does a lot of damage. I thought maybe I found a cheesy solution. A mole cross with a wood chipper. Maybe a mole thrown into a wood chipper. Let's turn our game down a bit. Wow. Maybe I could stand it. No, the music was loud earlier. I have no idea. We'll give this tutorial boss one more shot, and I think maybe I will use the thing to save in front of it just so I don't have to kill these 6 rats again. A difficult Metroidvania Souls-like platformer. I zap. I have despite everything I said about this game earlier, I do have a very like interesting like style of nostalgia for it, because it reminds me a lot of like when people would like on Newgrounds and Armor games and stuff like that would like try to make like Metroidvania platformers and stuff like that. And I mean this in the nicest way possible, but the way this game is like drawn and animated really does remind me of like what a lot of like Flash games at that time like tried to do. We're gonna use our skill point. We'll just do more sword damage, simple Simon stuff, and then we will use. Apparently, can I just not use it from here? I guess not. I have to use it from this menu, which requires me to do. I don't remember. Switch weapons, switch between quick items, VMAP. How do I use quick items? Oh, B. Easy. B for save. Alright, there we go. We should have this. It's not difficult, but on hard difficulty it does. They do just like really crank up the damage on this fucking thing. Come on, give me the business. We're gonna heal once. Ouch. Little bit of extra time. Jeebus, that hits hard. Yeah, it's for hard difficulty it's a lot, but I explained a little bit ago that like I'm playing on hard. I have beaten this game before, and I am playing on hard because near the end of the game, ouch, I reached a point with the game where I basically didn't have to try against any of the end game content, just because that's how outrageously strong I got by that point in the game. And I didn't even do that much grinding and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that this will be a slightly, ouch. I'm hoping that this will be a slightly more balanced experience. Ow, come on. That's probably enough. I missed. I think the game volume can be lower. Okay, yeah. I turned it down a wee bit, but it definitely needs to go somewhere. We'll look at this in a bit. System. Sound. Effects volume is probably what's getting the goat the most. So the question to the playthrough is, I can theoretically get enough skill points to level up everything in the game, but it's going to take an ungodly amount of grinding. So we better make a decision right meow. What are we investing in? I am probably going to put points into general stuff no matter what, but what's our weapon focus going to be here? We've got sword, axe, dual blade, and bow, and I'm leaning towards something that's not sword because that's what my first playthrough was. Dual. All right. I think dual blade's whole shtick is that it deals a lot of poise damage, which allows you to do like special finishing moves. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see, poise damage. Continuously attack an enemy to deal 1 extra damage stackable. Perform rapid stabbing attacks. Press attack button repeatedly on ground. Okay. Yes, please. And as soon as we find a dual blade weapon, we're gonna use it. It's probably not gonna be great in this game. I have no idea. But yeah, this definitely doesn't seem like the kind of game to lean into bow combat. You're stronger than we expected, Vigilant. Keep your questions and be silent. If you wish to end this nightmare, you must complete the ceremony. To complete the ceremony, you must defeat the gatekeeper and pass through the Porta Avernus, the gate of the dead. Look to the light. Let it guide you. Deformed slingshot. So, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely not going this way. So, one thing that I'm going to say at this point in time, even though it's a little bit of a spoiler, is that, wow, that is very quiet when the effects are turned on. I think I'm going to turn up the effects by 1 tick. I don't know. It's not super well balanced. No. Super simple stuff. Arcane item. Open the inventory menu and switch to the arcane category to equip arcane items. Did I even get an arcane item? Owl's feather. I'll put that like all the way at the back. I love the little Z icon in the middle of my quick item slots, by the way. But that's not a good look. I think I need to use the backstep instead. Quick load. At the very least, I don't think I actually did anything noteworthy since the last time I saved, except, you know, pick this up. Because I don't think there was anything to get over here. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, we'll use the back step. Level up. I can't tell if we're leveling up faster on hard mode, but it kind of feels like it. That's definitely a thing over there. Beaded nightstones. Improve the health of its owner. Increases your health while in your inventory. Huh. Okay. Weird. I don't think that was in the original game. It must be like expansion content. Since we don't have a dual blade yet, we'll just increase our max HP and gain access to more stuff. If I remember correctly, yeah, there's like slimes down here. Actually, they're not quite slimes, they're like slugs. Bit hard to see, but there's like a little bit of a glow around them, so it's you can kind of tell whenever they like sink into the ground and try to like teleport. Starts off a bit slow and basic, but things get worse as we go on. Let's see here. If I remember correctly, there is another thing to be found around here. I'm not sure if I can get it yet. I think there's something over there. We'll investigate it later. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm fine. We're getting a lot of level ups. Beast Hunter's Mall. What? That's fun. Let's go for... Let's just go for Apprentice Apothecary for now. This is an axe weapon, technically. That's right. So axes, instead of having a block, have this like charge move that you can do. I think there's an upgrade to it, but if you hold it too long, you don't get anything out of it. Sword. Yeah, special actions. Block and absorb damage. Level up sword skills to unlock parrying executions. Hold to charge, deals tremendous damage. Use to dodge without moving. After learning Comet Strike, a successful dodge leads to a counterattack. Healing potion plus, in typical fashion for these sort of things. Apple cider, duh. The specialty Bruna made for me. It's not for you, Steve. Don't even touch it. There we go, curved daggers. Hot diggity. Here, we'll even put you in the #1 slot. Now we can... Now I can save here. Although I'm pretty sure there's also a save point inside the actual place itself. Outsiders are not allowed beyond this point. I almost didn't recognize you. You changed so much. Daisy sent me a letter. Seemed like she needed me. You picked a terrible time to return. Tangerine is hysterical and monsters have been harrying the town for weeks. Crazy old Tangerine. How many times has Bruna run off now? Were you in double figures yet? Don't be cruel. Bruna's been gone too long this time. Just head home and see your sister, alright? She's gonna be pleased to see you. Damn it, Graham. That prick runs off without a word and now I need to take his shifts. I'll be standing here for days. Best of luck to him, though, I guess. Never imagined Graham would do something like this, but the follies of youth. I wish I had somebody to throw everything away for. I thought you already had. Shut up, man. Steve caught wind of that. I wouldn't hear the end of it. The whole town would know. These guys have very non-fantastical sounding names, which I kind of love. You heard the legends of the Glorious Guard, an independent organization that even the Mistress couldn't bring to heel after the Battle of Dickbushire. Interesting name. The gate guard that defended against the fallen Mistress became famous. Did you know that to be considered a true guard, a candidate had to complete 5 rigorous tests? Never heard of that before. That's because you don't read. Lots of ancient books mention it. They say that a gate guard is a kind of symbol. I was born in the wrong era. Look at me, a mangy watchdog overseeing nothing. Don't be so hard on yourself. The May Guard defends the town. It's a very respectable job. Doesn't feel that way anymore. So this little hub area, so this place looks like a hub area, but it's not. It's sort of like an introductory quest town, and once we defeat, I think it's our next boss, or it might be the second boss. We're never coming back here again, and there's a whole lot of missable side quests and other stuff like that to be found here. So we're going to be spending a little bit of time here. I searched everywhere, but all I found is a bloodstain by the waterfall. Calm down, please. My Bruna is gone. Bruna's missing again. Could it be that monster? Doubtful. Not even a puppy could sneak in after the captain closes the gates, much less a monster. And could she be with Graham? Remember on Shimmerless Day last year there was a similar incident? Don't you dare slander my daughter. Graham did this to her, that deceptive pagan. You've never accepted Graham, but even a guard couldn't let Bruna out after the gates closed. I promise we will continue the search, but please go home. If Bruna were to return, you should be there. You returned at a bad time. Maze and chaos. Is there anything I can do to help? You seem different. The vigilant training has changed you quite a lot. If you really want to help, you could get rid of the massive beast that's been stalking the town. It's already slain a dozen guards. The gray-furred beast with the gaping mouth, it's already dead. What? Yeah, I did it by myself. You don't believe me? The strength of vigilance never ceases to amaze. This is wonderful news. I need to recall our scouts. Can you send this message to the captain for me? He's awaiting my reply at the outpost. His office is on the 2nd floor. I love the Dark Souls style loading screen. Oh. What was that? Aha! I forgot. The weapons have like commands for them. If I do forward back, kind of like a fucking fighting game, I can do this move. A little unwieldy, but I look like a capable fighter, but it's important to increase your combat knowledge. For example, if a monster is highly poised, then you must use a weapon with high poise damage to interrupt their actions or even stun them. You mean something like an axe? Exactly, and if your poise damage is high enough, you can even interrupt the monster's attack. Hey, only guards are allowed in there. Actually, this storage isn't that well protected anymore. It's just some personal items and keys for a few public facilities in town. Captain wouldn't make me stand here and guard the place if Steve wasn't so light-fingered. Why don't the captain just fire him? You don't understand. Once you become a guard, you're bound to your duty until death. Just like vigilance. Where's my helmet? I don't know. How much did I drink last night? Your helmet? The one on your head? This is Graham's helmet. I didn't steal it though, I just borrowed it for a while. So you stole it. Watch your attitude. Don't you know who I am? I'm the May Gate Guard. Anyone who wants to pass the gate needs my permission first. You still stole it. You have a problem with it? Why don't you just help me find my helmet so I can give Graham's back? Due to recent monster activity, the captain has closed the town gates. But that rule only applies to normal people. Some people are saying it must have been a monster that got Bruna. He probably ran off with Graham. Consider eloping if I had a mother like Tangerine. But jokes aside, can't shake the feeling that something's wrong. Nobody saw Bruna leave with him, and Graham's always been so dutiful. It just doesn't add up. It's Carl. How long has it been? You back for Shimmerless Day? The vice captain wanted me to inform you that the beast outside the gate's been taken care of. Goddess, that's the best news that we've had in some time. I assume you did it, right? If my guards had half your strength, we'd have found Bruna days ago. What do you think happened to her? The obvious answer is that Graham helped Bruna escape her overbearing mother, but this doesn't feel right. Could it be just a regular monster attack? Daisy mentioned the resurgence in her letter. It's one of the reasons I'm here. I hope Daisy's assumption is misplaced. Tangerine insists that she saw bloodstains near the waterfall, and monster activity in that area has been particularly high of late. Daisy asked me to help, and I intend to do so. I'll leave both cases to you then. By the way, take this. We forged it for defeating that beast, but since you already did it, it should be yours. Yeah, this is how you're normally supposed to get your first two-hander. This dodge animation's a bit weird, but... Okay, we've got a couple things that we can do. Ah. Is this the famous Vigilant? I'm Idonia, and I'm here to help. In exchange for a little money, I can offer you tremendous assistance. If for some reason we misplace our starter equipment, or no, actually, I was looking at the left. It's on the right here. Yeah, if we misplace our Owl's Feather, somehow we can get more of these healing potions. Not like Dark Souls, are that stuff we're gonna have to buy. Molotovs, throwing knives, dynamite. I've always been curious about the Vigilance. Maybe you could stick around and tell me about yourself sometime. Also, apparently we have a ring. Looks like it was made from a real flower, but now it's withered and wrinkled. Even a gentle touch could ruin it. I'm at plus 15. Did you hear about the beast that's been roaming outside the gate? I heard it's as tall as 3 men, and then it swallowed a guard whole. It's only a matter of time before it attacks the town. We feel confident in Captain Carl, but Randall? It's true that Bruna is missing, but Tangerine's accusations help nobody. I always thought Bruna was like her mother, nothing in her life except the goddess and her rituals, but on Shimmerless Day last year, well, humans can be disappointing creatures. We can fake anything, even faith. Maybe Tangerine's the only true believer in May. Smithy! I didn't recognize that snowball hat either. Isadora, the manager. If there's anything you want to keep safe, leave it with me. Yeah, we can store stuff here if we want to. And there's this guy. Zachary forges and doesn't chat. Buy what you need and get out. Guard armor, travelers, vigilant hood. The owl hat is like really good. Reduce debuff duration, huh? We'll buy ourselves a hat. And I guess some boots. We can do a hat and a mask. Fuck. Well, now we got a fancy hat and some new boots. Yeah, that's way better. Look at our hat. Professor's home. According to Pace the Martyr, intense pain results in new understanding. Sacrifice and acquisition are synonyms instead of causality. Beneath shimmering light and the palm of the goddess. Fever, swelling, and pain. Topical application. Arnica? Ointment. Oral administration. Antipyretic. Urethra? Gently rubbed with red sand mixture, 45% solution. Red sand, 1 spoonful deer grass pulped, 1.5 spoonfuls P. lobata, 2 handfuls of brown sugar. Mechanical bow. Muckdars. Welcome to May Theater. While it may not be as good as my theater, a real actor is never limited by their venue, wouldn't you agree? Come now, my wonderful audience, what thrilling tale should I tell today? How about the time the great hero Muckdars bravely sacrificed his right hand to save a little girl from dastardly heretics? According to his sprite, though, it's his left hand. Presumably, they made him facing towards the right and then decided later to make him face towards the left. So, whoops, it's his left hand. There's a tradition among some desert tribesmen, cutting the throats of the sick. If you wish to save somebody from this fate, you must sacrifice something extremely important. For the brave Muckdars, it was his right hand. It's a pity he only had one to give. For had he a right hand, perhaps he could have blocked the arrow that pierced the little girl's neck. Such a sacrifice and all for naught. In a world supposedly blessed by the goddess. So our tale is done. Come back another time. If I remember correctly, we can pester this guy. Still here? I believe the goddess still cares about you. You sacrificed your hand in a righteous and worthy act, and you'll be rewarded for it. And where'd you come up with that crap? The Shimmer Code? I believe in her, and I believe you do too. Ha! How'd you know that I believe? I care about neither the Shimmer Code nor your goddess. The Shimmer Code is just words. Words don't bless anyone, they're merely a guide. Heard all this before, and nobody can show me an ounce of evidence. There's no great being, and we're nothing more than meat vessels for consciousness. Well, on the topic of reality and truth, your prosthetic hand isn't normal. There's something special about it, isn't there? You can tell? How fascinating. When the prophet helped me, he told me you are only responsible for taking this to its true master. When they appear, you shall know. And you must be that person. Here, take it. It won't be missed. Hand of Shadow. You don't give up, do you? There are things you haven't told me, and I think there's wisdom in your vagaries and stories. The prophet told me the true master will delve into that which you don't wish to tell. And if you are the true master, they will respond to your summons. I have no idea what you're talking about. Wind. I'm talking about the wind. We're all some kind of container. You know what contains the wind? It's me, of course. The play is over and the game is on, and if you can find me, the spirits will leave me and attach to you. Alright. So, what we've basically just set in motion was a... Can't get that quite yet. Was a side quest to gain even more magic. Which, since I missed it on the very first time that I played, I did not get the opportunity to to get those magic spells until way later in the game. So now we've got Hand of Shadow, which is actually pretty rad. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it holds stuff in place. And if I remember correctly, Muckdars shows up to the left of town and then a couple other places. But I'm going to save him for later because we will gain a mobility ability later. And I'll save it for that. Is vigilant training as hard as they say? I remember reading a book about the vigilance in the library when I was young. My mother found out and made me apologize to the goddess. She was spitting mad at the librarians for leaving it out. Is it really that serious? I heard that vigilants can only eat raw food. They have to remain celibate and they can't grow a beard. They need to memorize the Shimmer Code. Is that all true? Blah, 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 blah. Bruna hasn't been seen for days. The guards have no idea what they're doing. Everyone thinks she's overly devout and prudish, but actually she loves to smile and sing. Stein has been acting pretty weird lately. I mean, Stein is normally a bit odd, but he's been odder than usual. Is it related to... never mind. What's going on? Nothing. Thistle ring. Weird. Isn't Daisy home? Did you come back for Shimmerless Day or Daisy's birthday? Well, it's the same day, I suppose. Daisy wrote me a letter asking me to return home for a while. Well, since you're here, can you help me give your little sister a cake? I made it for her. You can try some first if you'd like. I don't mind. You made this? She deserves to be happy. Can't imagine how happy she'd be when she sees you and the cake. Go home and surprise her. Need to get back to the tavern. You should come by and drink sometime. Bleh. Shimmerless Day is the most important day of the year, and there's so much to prepare. If she could be here, that would be nice. She must be out there somewhere protecting people. Maybe she can come back this year. It's been several years since last time we celebrated a birthday together. Some of the dialogue is translated a bit odd. It's my 16th birthday. She knew that for sure. Maybe I should clean the house, just in case. Or I could prepare some of her favorite meals. My special blended drink. Who's knocking at the door? Daisy, are you here? Can you believe Cillian made a cake? Daisy, where are you? Remove birthday cake. Hexagonal candle, used every year, and I always forget to buy a new one. Ceremonial blouse, have no idea where it is now. We'll have to borrow one. Ceremonial bell. If I can't find it, I could try asking Sister Jasmine to give me one of her spares. Okay, I think we're done messing about. Maybe not yet. Yeah, this guy. With the very strange talking animation where he, like, donks her in the head, I think. Yeah. I'm the best marksman in the capital, and quite famous, too. I was given a title by the Emperor himself. Thurber Way. There's probably a real nice way to pronounce that last name, but I don't know what it is. I'm a master at deciphering, detecting, and tracking, and that's why I'm here. The Emperor gave me a task, and it's trickier than expected. I never imagined the Emperor would be interested in heathen prophecies from a group of drug-addled priests. I have no idea where to begin my investigation. The charlatans run their mouths, and men like me lose their lives over cryptic words. This time I came alone. Nobody should die for that nonsense. This whole town is suspicious. The Emperor was right to send me. There's a wild land with heathen influence everywhere. And all these monsters. It's not natural. It's a sign of evil. What are the missing people outside May? Everything about this feels unsavory. There are more people missing outside of May? It isn't just May. Every town in the region's reported people just vanishing. I believe a thorough investigation will reveal the culprit. Would you be my right hand and show the Emperor's mighty will in the face of this evil? Perhaps it's his wisdom that led me to you. We need to solve this mystery together. The Emperor means nothing to me, but I will happily offer my aid to anyone willing to help the people of May. And I thank you in the name of the In the name of the goddess, come to me if you find anything about the missing people. All right. Now we got another side quest that we need to keep an eye out for. Now we get to play the game for a bit. She followed the professor and I followed her. Why was she following him? She, her, she, him. My head hurts. I need my sacred wood medicine. Could you please get my medicine for me? Church Plaza. There's 6 essential items required for the ceremony, though most of them can be reused each year. The ceremonial bells can only be used once, so the church has a supply of them. Do you need a ceremonial bell? Here, take one. Cemetery. And there's this guy. Strange noises in the graveyard. Stein is worried. I don't think I ever went in this building during my first playthrough. Gate ring. Money drop. Burned diary page. The residents of the town don't look kindly upon the library, and the local church has evolved into a private organization. I've received instructions to return to the capital, though I must deal with all these documents first. If I remember correctly, there's a bit of a lore dump here. If we can get assistance from the great deity, the darkness can be eliminated. The sacred legacy hides within the sacred wood, waiting. When the bones and blood are resonating, the sacred wood will heave, and the great deity will rise, bathed in light. You are... Have you forgotten me? I used to bring books for you and your sister. You always loved scary stories and mysteries, and Daisy couldn't get enough of fairy tales. Remember the stories of the ancient seal? Such a beautiful line. A giant wood kissed by the sunshine. It's a beautiful image from before the long night. I've been gone for a very long time. Never mind. Your presence won't interrupt my reading. It's peaceful and quiet here, won't you agree? But Bruna isn't a fan of reading. How do you mean? The captain tasked you with helping find Bruna, correct? And yet you went to somewhere Bruna would never set foot? To truly know somebody, you need to know what they read. Reading is the blending of word and soul. It reveals much. I don't follow your meaning. Regardless, it's simply the rambling thoughts of an old man. I truly hope that you can find what you're really looking for. Okay, so here's an interesting mechanic that I am not 100% sure how to feel about. This manuscript is written in an incomprehensible language. As you uncover knowledge about the world, the manuscript expands. The longer the manuscript, the higher your arcane stat. The more we interact with background elements and like read books like this, the more of that strange manuscript we get, and that gives us more magic power. I think it's specifically tied to magic damage, and it's a very interesting way to handle it. But for now, I think we're going into the cemetery. Maybe we aren't just yet. I wish I could see him a bit better. Ow. Bloody iron nail. Alright, okay, we're not actually doing this yet. Whoops. We gotta go this way. I quite like the music in this game. I heard that long ago when the sun still shone and the flowers were so colorful, not like nowadays. I wish I could have seen them, especially the crimson flowers. Why are you here alone? Where is your family? I'm trying to make a beautiful dress, decorated with only the prettiest flowers. That sounds lovely. You like flowers too? People have told me that there's lots of special flowers near the cave in the mountains. The adults say it's too dangerous to go there. I've seen Bruno follow the professor into the cave before. Every time I send them flowers, they get so happy. So I think they must love flowers and go to the cave to pick more. Golden daggers. Now Graham's been missing for a few days. I have to hope that they took off as young couples do. We've been close since childhood, but I didn't know they were that close. Nothing good comes from eloping. In ancient Dickbushire, it caused the end of an empire. Tangerine, she's taking it badly. She threw me out of her house at the mere mention of Graham. Thought that Bruno only had the goddess in her heart, just like her mother. I didn't think she was interested in any other kind of love. Then I saw Bruno talking to Graham at the guard post one time. You can't tell Tangerine I told you this. She'll be furious. There we go. Oh yeah, the daggers actually have like better aerial attacks. I think the daggers get pretty nutty later on. I remember some of the footage I saw from like the trailer of this game had a lot of really cool like acrobatic attacks, and I think that's tied to the daggers. Wing of a bat. A6. Huh. That's whoops. This. Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, let's just do this stabbing maneuver. I don't remember if the... Ah, Jesus. That two-hit combo always got me. corner of cloth scrap. Oh yeah, if I need him to stand fucking still, I've got magic for that, actually. He's got some kind of resistance to that, maybe. He didn't stand stunned for long. Nice thing is, as long as it's gripping them, they can't even attack, which is quite handy. So beautiful. Is this the tree that's kissed by the sunshine? You still remember the pilgrimage of the Helios? I'm sorry, you wouldn't remember. You were so young when we read it. The pilgrims passed by the giant trees kissed by the sunshine and saw the seal on the tallest and highest tree glint like a star. According to the version I found, every pilgrimage of the Helios has a different description of the seal. Ancient histories hold many mysteries within their texts. I wish I could have seen it for myself. You look speechless. My desire for knowledge is no different than your desire for strength. Wooden hanging shaft. Is it a spell? Can be used to decorate your room. Wow. Ordinary ring. I have two of them? All right. Is it normal to be afraid of confrontation? I think so. Also, hi, Lob. Because this shit sucks, I bet. Shit, I remember this. Specifically, I fucking remember this sucking. I need to get out of here. Actually, I have an easy way to do that. Let's save and then maybe try to fight those guys before we fall down there, huh? Like every time it becomes necessary, I feel like I overcompensate or undercompensate, but never just the right amount. Actually pretty close to getting another level up, I think. Skills. Air dive. Perform a diving strike. Press heavy attack button in the air. Meteor shower can be interrupted by rolling. Ah, that's what this is. Of course. We'll get the continuously attack an enemy to deal extra damage. That was a bit smoother. Though I am out of healing, so I might have to do something about that. Katana. Weeaboo. Yowza. Let's maybe go get some stuff. We can teleport, which is not too bad. Adonia shop is, I think, what we want. Yeah, give me like 5 of these. And we'll also stop by the smithy so that we can grab a mask and maybe upgrade our boots or something. Yeah, we'll take the owl. Or, no, wait, that's not a mask. This is the only mask I can get. Yeah, not enough money for any of this. Can we forge? Oh, cross slash. There we go. Yeah, we don't have anything yet. Mask. Wait. Oop, I should have taken the statue. Teleport. Alley, I think. And we'll save. And we will be on our way. Not that way. The stacking damage buff is actually pretty red. Yeah, now we're playing with Nintendo power. Let's try air dive. That's fun. Ooh, nice. Big nose glasses. We could jump over this, but we're gonna pretend like we fell in. I think maybe part of the idea is to do a whole bunch of grounded attacks and then follow up with a dive for big boy damage. Healing potion. Yay! After I bought a bunch. Great deity howls and waits to tear the earth asunder, to rise from flesh and blood. That's a lot of damage. Dog explodes whenever. Okay, bud. Guess not. Agile. Wind spin. Press heavy button when landing. We'll try it. Oh, that's fun. Can I change direction? No, it always goes forward. Pale red. Bloody iron nail. Money. Elevator lever, nice. Just magnet onto that. If I remember correctly, I jumped off that elevator to try and find a secret, and then I died, which sucked because there's this save point right here. I think there's a secret there. They'll take a bunch of fall damage. Touch. Percival's boots. Oh yeah. Item drop 10%. A little bit less, but I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, that's right. Okay, now I remember. There's a whole bunch of there's a set of items called Percival's that we can find in here. It shows up later in the game though. Not as horrendous as some of the other magical options, which like shows up like most of the way through the game if you miss them in this part. But we can find Percival stuff here, and I'm gonna do my best to try and find it. Money. Ow, ow. Broken drip bottle. Need to remember to use this more often. Braided rope of bitter vines. Oh, inventory. This plant is too bitter to eat, but you feel stronger when binding it to your hand. Increases stamina while on the inventory. Huh, weird. I've never seen that item before. It must be another new thing. Bruna's diary. Another beast hunter's maul. Backstab damage. We'll go for it. What did that say? Press a roll button or dash while using meteor shower. Cave key. Kinda sad there's no music for this place. We're very tired. That's a lot of damage. Elevator lever. Hell red, 1 spoon slight nausea, safe. 2 spoons nausea, safe. 3 spoons violent vomiting, flecked with blood, swelling of the limbs, safe. Hell red, 4 spoons skin cracking, bleeding from orifices, death. Bruna's diary part 2. Chris almost lost control while Graham was sneaking around outside. Maybe Graham has something to do with all this? Mom already dislikes Graham. She'd be furious if I told her about this. I have no one to talk to. Actually, I discovered that Chris has nothing to do with any of this. Eavesdropping on somebody's wrong, but now I know that Graham is really doing something behind my back. Troublesome when your colleagues are all fools. No one can aid me in my work. Failed so many times and there's no one to consult. Looks like mixing pale red and crimson provides a better result, but I need to adjust the ratio. If I can extract more crimson, maybe it'll reverse the reaction. Gotta fix this. I need another subject and more time. How could this happen? Maybe I should give up for now. I'll find another place and different people. Maybe the translation is wrong. I'm gonna come back to this. We're gonna visit the lever. Whoa, everyone's back. Lever. Should just rode the dang elevator all the way up. Healing potion, Percival's gloves, small shimmer stone. Hey, that's pretty good. And also take this over here to the right. Skills. Try Comet Strike. Alright, get me out of here. Open this up. Emerald ring. We've got those gloves. Ah, it's better. Plus throwing, plus health, plus item drop. Crazy. Health. I'll take health. Why not? That's gonna take some practice. Grip bottle. I think it's just vendor trash. That's super cool. It seems like we can do as many like counterattack strikes as like we have stamina, which is fun. Bloody iron nail. I think I need to be a little bit tighter. That's fun. Now, if I remember correctly, we have another boss up ahead. So I'm gonna try to save. It's back here. Oh yeah, I love this thing. These smaller enemies are new. That was a lot of damage, though. It's faster than I thought. A lot of damage, but I'm out of stamina. I should be able to finish this. That counterattack is rad as hell. Learn double jump. There it is, baby. You can now jump a second time. You can now access areas previously inaccessible. Am I free? Please, you must take this and enter the cemetery, or more blood will flow. My foolishness won't cause more tragedy. Who did this to you? Oh, Graham. Oh, my beloved Graham, I hope you haven't done anything stupid. Made the goddess guide you. We got a couple things. Oh yeah, we got our level up. I quite like that. Let's just increase our overall damage. Hello, Vigilant. Pleasure as always. The trial has a different meaning for everybody. For you, it's very different indeed. Defeat the gatekeeper. Pass through the Porta Avernus and end this nightmare. Perhaps you will be the one who finally succeeds. Percival's coat. We're missing... I'm not actually sure if we're missing anything from Percival. Maybe Percival has a hat. Let me see here. It's a pity I still can't find any big beautiful flowers. But I found some fruit with a powerful scent and made a hat from its peel for you. I wanted to make a flower crown for Chris originally. I hope Graham comes home soon. I'm sure Graham will come home soon. Almost like I'm talking to Daisy. Grapefruit hat. Great. Let's see here. Instead of teleporting back, let's... Alright, I can double jump now. Can't fall through this. Okay, we're gonna head to the village proper now. Now that we've got the double jump. My live stream doesn't really like these water effects. Bruno's home. Crumpled blank letter from the school. Daisy said she was looking for you. Well, I was so happy you don't hang out with those heretic brothers anymore. Spend more time with smart people like the professor and Daisy, okay? This is Bruna's. You found her. You found my baby. Did you bring her back? It's an amulet of wellness. Bruno always wears it, so why do you have it? Sorry, but Bruna, she was already... My last glimmer of hope. Isabella told me, but I didn't believe her. I suppose I was just waiting for the goddess to grant me a miracle. That heathen guard gave this to Bruna. Here, I don't want to see anything to do with that man. Where's Faith is waiting. Waiting for the goddess to awaken. Waiting for the goddess to embrace the world once more. Hexagonal candle. Let's have a look at our rings. Attack? You mean I can have damage? Yeah, baby. Graham's home. Did you hear the oracle? Have you ever thought about the source of the goddess's power? She steps on our souls on her path to power and wipes away all knowledge of ancient gods. It'll all come crashing down. Can't imagine the wrath of the ancient gods. Their rage has been brewing for centuries. What horrible disaster awaits us. Mantis arm. Think a guard could ever be a more worthy suitor than a professor? Maybe once, but the days of the glorious guard disappeared with the sun. Right. Is there anything else to the right? Nope, not really. Alright. Now that we've got our double jump, we can go a few places where we couldn't before. In town, mostly. Cicada wing mask. Get that. Is there anything to do here? There may be. Now that we've got a double jump, let's have a look. Actually, I think this is where the girl was. Oh, look at that. All shimmerstone. Sweet. All right. So something we can do is we can go into the supply warehouse, and I don't remember if we have everything we need for this yet, but you find anything? I'm keen to solve this diabolical mystery. Yeah, we haven't found everything yet. The blank letter is a part of this quest, but there, we need a little bit more for this guy. Let's see. Don't think there's anything home, but I'm gonna double check. It doesn't look like it. Don't think there's anything in the tavern. Ordinary ring. Okay. We've got a bit of money now, actually. I don't remember if there's anything that... Unless there's... We already got everything we needed from here. Or... That tiny sliver right there, but I'm not sure that that's anything. Here. Don't think I ever bought the hood. I'll buy it just for completion's sake, as well as the gloves and the coat. Forge. Easy peasy, +3. Okay, so now we're gonna do some stuff for a bit unrelated to the main story, because now we have a double jump, which means things are a bit easier for us than they were before. I think there's two things for us to find out here at this moment in time. Just to make sure I don't die by falling off of anything, I am going to... Anything. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's talk to this owl. If I remember correctly, below here there should be a item to get. Or below here, and actually I think maybe over here? No. Mukhtar's shows up here at some point. I don't remember when, but we'll have to look for him later. We're getting a whole bunch of those beast hunter mulls. Okay, I was wrong on 2 accounts, but I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong on this one. Stinky helmet. Okay, so the guard in the tower by the storeroom was looking for his helmet, I believe. Okay. Someone hit me from behind. Did you see anyone? Hear anything? It all happened too fast. The only clue I have is that strong smell I mentioned before. It was, well, it was very strong. Not unpleasant, though, rather distinct. I smelled it at Graham's home before. It could have been Chris, but Chris could never attack anybody with his sickness. Maybe it's this guy up here. Is this your helmet? Take this as your reward. From my own very precious collection. Collection of Duran's letters. So then if we talk to, I think that's one of the guards by the gate. Linville Chronicle in New Dickbushire. These stories about the guard defending an unknown gate. So you do read. You couldn't possibly know about this. Only the scholars know the links between the ancient Dickbushire battlefield and the guards. I don't remember anything, but it's all in my letters. The letters mention something about guards as a sort of symbol because I have those letters. I've read them. Give them back. They're very important to me. They're that important to you. Keep them safe. You must take this in return. It's the most valuable thing I have. Rose ring. What does that do? Plus 15 attack when the glorious guard's blade is also equipped. Family ring is inlaid with the delicate rose patterns. Lost crafting skill created spectacularly vivid carvings of petals. Nice. It sells for a whole bunch. I think maybe we're okay for now. I'm gonna do a bit of the cemetery and then I'm gonna double check a guide and make sure that I've gotten that I can wrap up all the quests and stuff here. And then we will get on with the rest of the game, which doesn't have any missable content like that. So we should be able to just schmoove on through it. In hindsight, I could have just warped to the cemetery. Cemetery. Scapula. Yeah, we'll do more damage. Fuck it. Blood Soul. This can be used for some cheeky sequence breaks later in the game. I'll see if I can't find it. There's an item that allows you to throw a bone in an upwards arc, kind of like Castlevania. And using that, you can knock down some stuff earlier than you're supposed to, which is actually really fun. Oh yeah, these guys. I wanted the counterattack. Penis. There we go. Can I do it in any direction I want to? Can I just keep going left if I wanted to? That kind of looks like it. I can go wherever I want with that move. Grab that. Bloody bone. Hey, there it is. Bloody bone. I think there's a skill that lets us use stuff in the air later. But once we get that, we can knock down a whole bunch of cages with that for free and do stuff we're not supposed to, which is fun. Basically the exact same thing I said earlier. Huh. I have already run out of things to say. Sauna! It's fine, he doesn't have any melee attacks. Iron arrow. Making pretty good progress. Is there anything this way? And I guess yes. Oop. Oh. Kills. Let's look at our general, huh? Reduces physical damage taken. That's pretty good. Duration of negative effects. Bloodborne mechanic. Yeah. Let's take that. Oh, penis. Yes. It's still a bit awkward, I'll be honest, but it is less awkward than it was before. At least I can do this, which is rad. So if I remember, the blood shard is actually going to be super handy. Beaver. Hit that owl. Let's save, and then let's go to the smithy. Because again, if I remember correctly, that blood shard is actually going to be ludicrously handy for our damage output. Enchant. Enchant this. We've got a blood shard, which means I can do giant, add 0.1 max HP as additional damage. Bloodthirsty applies bleeding effect to the target. Yeah. Enchantment fee 3,000. Maybe we can alleviate that a little bit. Apple cider. Each. It's not a lot, but saw blade. One. Heh. I could sell the rose ring. I don't know if I want to do that though. Even though I don't think like I Glorious Guards blade. I'm pretty sure I won't be using that, but anyway. Well, the enchant will have to come later. Maybe we'll get enough money after a little bit more of the cemetery work. Teleport. Cemetery. Actually, hold on. Let's get rid of some more of my vendor trash before we do another save. Trade. Which weapons? This package. Daisy's to-do list. I could sell it for $1. Can be sold to merchants. Can be sold to merchants. Now we can teleport and then save. What did you do to Bruna? I made a better Bruna. She's reached a higher existence than you. Higher than me. She should be thankful. Who would want to be that? Want is not important. The goddess leads us, and she does not ask us permission. Bruna wouldn't want this, and neither would the goddess. You should surrender. Let me help you be free. I don't want your higher existence. You and I are the same. We're cursed to these feeble forms. You don't understand, only the chosen people can ascend. You, Graham? You're hurt badly. I'll take you back to town. You heard Bruna and that damn tree. They turned her into something. Who turned Bruna into... The professor. He's turning people into monsters. I never thought he'd do it to Bruna. He promised me that he could heal Chris. There's one more girl. You must find her. I don't know where the professor will take her, but he needs to come back here for his rituals. So I'm waiting for him. The girl saw Bruna's turning ritual. He'll sacrifice her too. I know that he needs to come back here, back to the gate, so I'll stay. And take revenge for Bruna. Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. Doink. Saw blade. And something else. Scabula. Healing potion. Gotta be better than that to do the super move. Oh yeah, these guys. So those cage guys, if I remember correctly, become important for a puzzle later. Ritual daggers. Attack, poise, damage, arcane, but no super move, and yeah, we'll keep what we've got. It's at the very least upgraded. Yeah, this is also a secret, I believe. A random ring. Already got a lot of defense, but I could have more. We'll get rid of this one. Ruby, Jade, Corundum, Ordinary. Oh, penis. Whoa. What else can we do? I don't like all the defensive stuff. I think I'll go for some more damage though. Pretty close to the point where I'm gonna have to consult a list of everything that I can get during this part, and then sorry, what did you call me? These offerings were used in the forgotten religion of the old ones. Level up after use. Huh. Weird. I guess I'll just wait on it then. Mysterious manuscript. Oh god. At you. Dave. Gold. Small shimmerstone. Backtrack a bit and see if there's anything else. Level ups are good. There's a weird moment after doing this where my character seems to be in the air for just a moment. Backstab sounds pretty good, actually. try crescent spin. Ah! Bleh. Okay, we're gonna have to do that again. That sucked. Got stun locked. That's okay. We don't have that much to replay. Keep forgetting that that's a wind up for an attack. Spin. We can grab this again. Yeah, that's super useful. Just the fact that it makes him stand the fuck still is just super great. I think that's everything to be found here. We can just use this to go back to the owl statue. Ordinary ring. I know you're listening. Don't ask me about Bruna, she's not important anymore. I have a better option now. Strong faith. Young, healthy, special senses. Very curious about your family history. I believe there must be something unusual. You're not the first pair of twin sisters in town, but based on the results I have, your family history and the Old One's religion have much in common. Blonde twins align with Satis and Loraby. A messenger family from the Skull Throne legend. The blind servant, all blonde twins. But there are none like you. Your family is superior to others. You are chosen to ascend. You haven't killed me yet. Do you understand? Scarlet Ocarina. Now, this is, I believe, a point of no return. So I'm gonna save. I'm gonna take a quick glance over a list of missable shit in this early portion, and we'll wrap that stuff up. Gonna turn off capture cursor. Let's see. I see one thing I missed in the cemetery. Percival gloves, boots, Percival coat. Oh, weird. I had no idea about that. Ah. Really? Oh. That I also didn't know about entirely. Wow, okay. Oh, okay. Got it. All right, so first on our list of things to do, we are going back to the ceremony, the cemetery, not the ceremony. Both of the things that we're looking for are to the left here. Just to double check something. I have Sana's coat, gloves, missing Sana's boots, and I think I might be able to find them here also. Let me double check. Bloody bone, ordinary ring. Sana's gloves are here. Sana's boots. Okay, Sana's boots. That's what I'm missing, right? Yeah, okay. We'll have to go back in the catacombs for that. But both of the things that I'm looking for here are to the left over here. Let me bring up the map real quick. Okay, so first thing on our list is over here, and then up above us. Yeah, apparently we can grab onto this ledge, and then jump up here, and we get the dead leaf butterfly ring. The second thing is to the left over here, I believe. Nope, you can climb up here. Grab the rabbit ring. Let's see what both of these do. Arcane +5, cooldown reduction +25%. I love that. I love this ring, actually. That's cool. That's a fun design for a ring. I'm going to double check the map, but I believe that's actually everything that we missed here. I believe so. Alright, so next thing we're doing is we are going back to town. Instead of walking there, I'm going to teleport to the smithy. So we picked up a secret key, I think, in the catacombs, and the secret key belongs to the professor. So if we go to the professor's house... The human body seems to react in adverse ways after crimson is injected. If injected directly into the eyeball dissolves. If ingested through the mouth or nose, the surrounding skin corrodes. An insertion into the ear canal causes immediate death. Cutting the skin and injecting crimson into the wound slows the mutation rate, but the process usually fails. Injecting into a blood vessel causes it to expand significantly. Spinal injections cause a slower change with varying results. This deserves more experimentation. If a limb is amputated and the severed stump is soaked in a diluted crimson solution, the rate of mutation is increased. The degree of mutation and the resulting size are impossible to control. If the severed limb is immersed in the solution and then reattached to the body, it will immediately corrode the area. However, it seems to produce easily controlled mutations when connected to a different living organism. Extraordinary. We got the bloody stamp, which I think is an arcane item. Yeah. This item will rapidly consume HP over a short period of time to simultaneously increase attack. It said rapidly, but honestly, not that crazy. I know there is a lifesteal effect in the game, and if I could combine that with this, then we might have a really powerful ring on our, or powerful like spell on our hands. The other thing we're gonna do is we are going to warp to. Actually, before we do that, I'm gonna go check with this guy over here, because I think I might be able to finish his quest now. The warehouse. Nope, that's my house. Warehouse. Apparently not. I will look into that in a bit. I see. We are warping to Valley, I believe. I think this is it. Let me see here. Okay, don't love that. Aha, okay. So, Mukhtar's first location is here, and luckily, I believe he is the only thing we need at the moment from the valley. Oh shit. Maybe I do need that stamina reduction. I'm gonna go fucking ham like this. But it's a bit hard to tell, but Mukhtar's is right down here. You found me, and so they will rightly pass to you, but I've not yet sung my last aria. Au revoir. So he pieces the fuck out. Ouch. Nearly die. Let's teleport to the outskirts of May, because for that agent guy's quest, we need to go here. I think if we talk to this guy again. I don't think anyone cared about what I have to say. Here, take this. I've never shown it to anyone. I can't read, but Bruna dropped this note. Maybe you can read it to me. Small folded note. Alright. We need to teleport to Idonia's shop. We're gonna find two things over here now. Huh. This, Isabella should show up here after getting the hat from her, but we haven't seen her here yet. Well, in any case, I just teleported to the May Bridge area, but that's alright. Over here is Mukhtar's last spot. You have earned this final gift from me and the Prophet. It belongs to you. Flaming Magpie. Inventory. I'm actually gonna put that there. Pretty good. Level up. And now we've got... That's fun. Teleport. Now we need to teleport all the way back to the mountain pass. Save here. I doubt anything will happen, but... we can find a little bit of money here, which actually isn't why we came here. What we came here for was this up here. Roman, go to bed. It's I wish I could, but I can't. We get the Percival sword. Let's warp back to statue with the owl feather. Why not? Because my sleep schedule's fucked and now I go to bed at like 6 in the morning. Save. Or we'll go back to the smithy. What you're telling me is that you're irresponsible. Yes. Okay, so now that I've got the message from the guy sleeping in the street, on a strange note. The crimson, the pale red, implants addiction. Is this some kind of human experiment? Possible, but I need more information to be sure. Places she used to visit may tell us more. These documents change everything. Must know where you found this. Ignore the precise methodology. The writer of this document is a cold-blooded monster. Got it from an illiterate beggar. Bruna dropped it in a rush. Maybe the girl stumbled upon evidence of human experiments. She was always too smart for her own good. Why would she ask the guard for help? Maybe she didn't trust the guard. Maybe she wanted to protect them, or maybe she'd try to confront the author directly. Places she used to visit may tell us more. Found a blank letter from an academy on a desk in Bruna's attic. How would Bruna have such a thing? Let me have the letter. I might be able to figure this out. Have we figured it out? Did you know you can bake paper to reveal the imprints of words? It's a tricky process and okay, I might have just scalded myself. Bruna was smart. She found the secret hidden in the notes. I don't understand. Some ash landed on the letter after you left, and I wept it away and found some very thin traces of handwriting without ink. Somebody wrote a note with this letter underneath. More notes on these horrific experiments, and a signature from the professor himself. I must bring this back to the capital immediately. These experiments pose a risk to the Empire itself. I trust you to see this monster faces justice. I hope we meet again someday. Take this. It's my personal weapon, and I fear you will need it. If you ever visit the capital, this weapon will help you find me. Slingshot. You want to watch a movie over Discord after stream? Sure. Sure, I'll do it. Fuck it. Let's see. Oh, also we have... We're getting close to the amount for that enchantment. Let's see if we can't sell some of our vendor trash. Yeah, enchant that. Blood shard instead of giant. Let's do bloodthirsty. There we go. Bloodthirsty curved daggers. While we're at it, save. Where is Zap? I must shitpost at him. Zap was here a moment ago. We can watch something good like The Naked Gun or something bad like Sponge on the Run. I have no idea what Naked Gun is. Let's see. Let me double check my little guide thing here for all the stuff we need to find. Although I think we're just about done with this introductory section. Right, actually, okay. Right, okay, so we're going to the outskirts of May. Teleport. I completely forgot about this. Yo, new movie experience for Roman? I honestly, I don't watch that much movies, so. But hey, if it's good, I'll watch it. All right, so the last thing we're here to do is drop through this bridge, and actually, we're going back into this house. Because we can drop down here. And we get a healing potion, and with the double jump ability, we can go here. Which I think is supposed to be like behind the house. That guy was actually kind of tough. Blood of the Sacred Wood. The moon kind of freaks out. I've shown you Police Squad, right? Right, it's a movie based on that series. I don't think I've seen Police Squad. Alright, actually, hold on. We've got an item for this. Let's go home. I swear I showed you some of it. You might have, and I just forgot. I'm sure if I take a look at it, I'll remember. Alright, now I'm gonna double check my thingy again, although... Oh yeah, we need boots, and we need to go to the valley one more time, actually. BRB making food. Alright, so now that we've got the... I'm glad the kick of all things deals 1 billion damage. Now that we've got the blood of the tree or whatever, if we talk to these people, smells like blood of the sacred wood. Give it to me. I'm the next great deity. You gonna take it all? I want some too. 1 bottle, not enough for 3. Brothers should drink together. Drink together. Alright, I'll go first. You drink it all. Drink his blood. Notes updated. Oh yeah, teleport back. There's maybe one other thing that we can do, if we teleport to the outskirts. So the thing is that this guy also needs the... Yeah, we can't help him anymore. So that guy also needs the blood of the tree. And by giving it to those other guys, we missed out on his quest. But according to my thing, his quest only gives like 3 upgrade shards, and I would rather show off this other thing that involves those guys. But the only thing left, I believe, is the boots. Boots, and there's 2 rings in the last area. Boots. Yes, so just to the left of the catacombs. Okay, according to this, it should be above me. Yeah, I see it. There we go, Sana's boots. And I believe that is this introductory area completely completed. Alright. And with that, we should be able to... go down in here. and play the Scarlet Ocarina. The gate to the trial is open to you. Play the ocarina and face your end. It is time to complete the ritual. Death's destination. Alright, so within Death's destination, there are 2 things we need to find. One to the right and one to the left. It looks to me like... if I go left, I'm gonna have a hard time getting back up. But I can go backwards to get the thing on the right. Oh god, this doesn't have a map. Let's see. It's right below here. Aha! Now that I was able to grab onto that, let's go this way instead. Right, no map. Alright, those 2 ordinary rings, they're not the only things that we can find down here, but they're the only, like, collectible, and so, you know, it's really all that we care about. Bloodshot. Okay, this. Use this to save. Remember having a bit of trouble with this. This fight looks easy. Yeah, this first part is. He stands up after I get this HP. Yeah, this part, it's still simple, but the sheer amount of damage he does makes it difficult. Ouch. Come on, buddy. I keep forgetting about that backwards maneuver. That one fucked me up. Ouch. That one fucked me up a lot whenever I first did this. The double. My cooldowns. I can throw these out, which actually do kind of a stupid amount of damage. So if I have to, I'll get cheesy. And you should dash backwards, yep. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. No. Okay, that actually didn't do that much damage. Ouch. He'll just dash backwards into the wall. There we go. We got a bit cheesy, but that's okay. Learn sliding. Press the roll button again while rolling. You'll slide forward for a distance. You can pass through narrow spaces. He did. But slide. We got some stuff, including this. Breath of the Ancient Garden. Used to create a poisonous explosion. Great. We also have a level up. Backstep damage reduces stamina cost. Yeah, we'll do backstep damage. Fuck it. Yep, slide. You gonna do it, lady? There you go. Are you with the professor too? Where is he? You'll meet Daisy very soon. Come. Nearly over. The port of Avernus only remains open until dawn. They're actually reciprocal in causality. You ended this timeless nightmare. The gatekeeper fell to you. The gate is now open and the ceremony is soon to be complete. I must say, I've never enjoyed the trial before. Farewell, Vigilant. We shall not meet again. And now, we're back on the mountain pass. Why is she here? Nobody comes here. Ain't I human? Shut up, dick. I'm sorry, who did you call a dick? You answered, so I guess you agree. Lady, you look confused. That's how I feel whenever I see Thomas. You must be disgusted by Ochio's face. You should head to town and have a rest to recover from the shock. You alright? Why'd you come here? We're pretty far from town. I don't really remember. I lost some memory the last time I kicked Ochio's ass. That's odd, you kicked my ass and you got injured? How does that work? Shut the fuck up. You should go to the asylum in Maytown and see the doctor. He'll help you. He's a good man. It's been a long time since something like that stalked these lands. I always wanted to hunt one, but they're extinct now. They're all killed centuries ago. You sure your head is fine? You need to see the doctor. Look like you need to see the doctor. Alright, welcome back. Welcome back to the first area of the game. Kicking rats. Wow. I was like, who is this guy? Penis. Huh, that looks like something. Not sure that I can access that. maybe not. The bleed is actually dealing enough to take care of some folks. There's an arrow. And ow. I'm gonna die. Ah, that does so much damage. I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna go check and see if I can't jump up there and if there's an item to be found. Doesn't actually look like it. Oh my god. Yeah, that sucks. I need to get that perk that reduces debuff duration. Ow. Kind of a shame to use a healing thing right before an owl. It's been a while since I've seen you. What brings you here? Have you come to investigate the plague? I don't know about any plague. Strange. I heard from that you were coming back to investigate the plague. Well, you should head into town. Maybe you can help out. Ball. Oh. That guy just forked me. Funny. Wow, I'm fucking dead. Ah! This Castlevania game's kind of crazy looking. It's a bit nutty. I like it. Kick. Okay, let's not lose out on getting the fucking money. I don't think the daggers have a special execute if the opponent has broken their poise like that, which is a bit of a shame, but we will make do. Ow. These archers have way more HP than I keep expecting them to have. A chest. What is in there? Portrait of Mr. and Mrs. Chandler. Huh. Okay. The environments are designed a bit differently now that they know that you're going to have a double jump at this point. A bit rocky down here. small shimmer stone. Let's check out over here, although I have my doubts that I'm going to find anything, other than maybe a few enemies. Right, I do need to find that ball, though. It should just be over here. There's this, then there's this. Prom daggers. Have you heard the tale of the gate outpost? I remember somebody told me when I was a boy that the gate outpost is haunted. Long ago, a drunk guard fell from the tower and died. Ever since, this ghost has been trapped. Whenever somebody sees him, he asks, "Where is my helmet?" He's not just missing his helmet, his entire head is missing. I wanted to be a guard because of stories like that, and I love those stories. I don't remember who told me the tale first, though. Maybe it was Winter. You know anything about the plague? Plague still? Not scary enough for me to remember. This gate outpost has a long history, and we're proud to serve here. But the working environment's terrible. Looks just fine. The history of the vigilance is much longer than ours, right? Fire poker. Dave. And then there's another owl we need to quickly touch over here. Layla, the brothers weren't lying. It really is you. Easy. Hey, look at me, huh? I'm not a little girl anymore. I'm a pretty lady now. Savage brothers told me they met a vigilant with outside of town, so I guessed it was you. Where'd the professor go? Are you hurt? Brothers mentioned you seemed confused. I'm always here in town. Nobody can hurt me. I still can't believe it's you, but I've got to go back to work. You can find me at the asylum. The doctor's waiting for you there, too. I'm Fisher, the richest man in May. I love jewelry and fine wines, and now I own the mining and brewing industries in the area. I'm a self-made man, you know. I heard there was an accident in the mine, but it isn't a big deal if I lose some people. I wouldn't be surprised if the plague came from there. Wouldn't doubt anything came out of that hellhole. I just hope the infected miners stay there and die instead of bringing that poison here. Well, look who it is. Last time I saw you, you were a little girl. Thought we met recently. What are you talking about? It's been years since you left. I don't want to go anywhere near the flooded area. The town's much safer. The number of patients in the asylum is growing, and the doctor can't manage alone anymore. I was scared of the dark when I was a little girl. To calm me down, my mom would tell me stories about bears. Never seen a real bear before, but I heard some live in the depressing forest. I forgot it was called the depressing forest. So I asked the Hunter brothers to take me to see one. I don't like bears anymore. Glad they carried my momentum out. Portrait of Scholar Woods. Have you heard about the mining accident? My brother Pierre works there. I hope he's alright. Painter's Cottage. Dabbing. You understand art? Art can provide us the most beautiful moments of our depraved lives. I've painted many masterpieces, but some of them were lost during my travels. I'd like to thank you in the name of the goddess of art, but no mortal has the right to speak for them, so I will simply thank you for myself. Got 2 of his stuff so far. That wasn't too bad. Oh, well, good job. There you go. So we've already got 3 out of 7 or whatever. Not bad. We'll do a little bit more and then I'll probably call it a live stream. Barely made it. I used to be so healthy. I haven't been well recently. Is it because I'm getting old? Now they say that there's a plague. Asylum. Hello, streamer. I'm caught watching an ad because my sub is over. Class syndrome. The scholar Dawn sent me a message. She said it has some medicine reserves at her place. We need it badly, but I can't leave right now, so do me a favor and bring me the medicine, please. See anyone suspicious recently? Daisy has spoken of you. You haven't been home for a long time. This is the first time she smiled since the plague broke out. 20 years ago, a flood destroyed the entire dock. Now the flooded area teems with bizarre creatures from the depths. Perhaps the plague came from them. Long night gone, bright light come. Bathe me, please, O radiant sun. The ad is now over. Hi, Lob. The heck is this? Vigilant sword. Actually, speaking of... pretty good. May Hall. Need assistance from the great deity, the darkness can be eliminated. The sacred legacy hides within the sacred wood, waiting. When the bones and blood are resonating, the sacred wood will heave and the great deity will arise. Read that, but apparently we got more sacred manuscript from it, which is pretty rad. Who are you? The statue of the Shimmer Goddess is so vivid I've lost hours staring at it. The love of beauty is universal despite religious differences, wouldn't you agree? Thanks, Carlos. The doctor dedicated his life and soul to stopping it and helped the infected. I can't help but feel that he doubts both the goddess and himself. He's been to May Hall before, but I just can't be kind to him. How do you trust somebody who always hides behind a mask? The doctor isn't well liked here. Shimmer Church taxes us and pushes us to donate what little money we've got left. They wield so much power, but what have they ever really done for us? Money. Ugh. You ever hear of Saint Steve? Not many people have these days, but he was famous when I was a child. He was a gate guard, and legend has in the Great Siege, Steve single-handedly killed 50 heathens. He was important in the Battle of Giantwood. Sidious sewer. I do not remember the sewer. Okay, yeah, nothing to do here at the moment. Reaper blade. Want to do a little bit more fighting. Portrait of Duke Stewart. Finding a pretty hefty amount of these. Kind of odd that this place doesn't have any music. Let me tell you something, young one. Do not take advantage of others. You may get something cheaper somewhere else, but cheap garbage is still garbage. Never buy a cheap feed. And if the fence can't protect your chickens from monsters, just keep them in your home. Chickens are all safe so far. They might outlive us all. Apple cider. Here. House on the outskirts of the harbor. There should be a wooden cart laid in the front of the door. To Carlos. Literally just got done telling you he keeps losing money to the church and you stole more from his treasure chest. Yerp. What happened? Thomas wanted to hunt for treasure in the flooded area, but then we were attacked by all those monsters. We ran and finally we ended up back here. Don't interrupt when I'm talking, Thomas. I'm afraid you'll make her feel sick and she'll have to go to the doctor again. You're an asshole, Thomas. All in Vincent's home. It stretches all the way out of the fucking box. Dynamite. Yeah, all right. Not much, but we'll take it. We'll go back to the place, give the dude the thing, and then we will maybe do a tiny bit of the flooded area, and then that'll be stream. I need to check my rings. Steam. I'm gonna cost -5. I'm gonna cost -5 is pretty good. 6 health isn't too much. 2 defense is a decent amount though, considering I only have 20. We'll keep it. Put on the meme ring. Held a message for misogyny. Allow put. What? I don't understand. Why can't you say put? Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. I'll put on the dab. Brass mask. If it isn't Daisy's famous vigilant sister, you are. I won't waste your time. I'm Hilda. That's all you need to know. I don't know much about you either, but I came to tell you be careful about trusting people who seem too good. They may not be so pleasant on the inside. But I should trust somebody as suspicious as you? You tell it like it is. I appreciate the honesty. Take this with you. My appearance is important to me, so I don't really want to hold on to something so hideous. An eyeball necklace. Weird, I know. You'll like it, though. Find me at the Miner's Path by the broken bridge if you want to speak again. Water noises. Don't you think we should go and help the civilians during the outbreak instead of just sitting around? Church Plaza. Okay, I think the... Where in the gosh is the... Yeah, Mayhall Square is below. I keep that was a weird problem that I had from my last playthrough. Is I didn't expect the Mayhall Square to be below the town. I keep expecting it to be like where the tavern is. Carlos, Don sent you here. Finally, I've been waiting forever. Preparing solutions is so relaxing. Watching all kinds of materials come together to form something new is simply fascinating. Making medicine takes time. I need to go back to Mayhall, to the Mayhall workshop for some supplies. Why don't you take a look around? Oh, well, we already had a look around a while ago, so let's just go to the workshop. Howdy. Please take this back to the asylum. By the way, did you know there are 2 gates to the hall? The east gate goes to the village and the west gate goes to the town. The correct door should save you some time. Alrighty then. I think I hear a monster below this place. Got a lot of busy work, which kind of blows, but we'll see. We'll see if we can't fight some stuff for a little bit and then get on our dang way. I deal with much worse in the asylum. I'll take care of it. This is my homemade headdress, isn't it pretty? It'll bring you good luck. Oh, huh. Can I wear it? Is it just like a... It's in your inventory and it does the good thing. Elegant and a little playful. Huh. Interesting. Color is so... What is this? I don't know either. The doctor asked me to dump it. Did she bother you? I don't know why scholars have to talk like everyone else is an idiot. Anyway, knowing that I don't need to deal with her helps a lot. Oh, I took these shimmer stones from the church. I hope these materials help. Achievement unlocked, running around. How did I not get that last time? Help Daisy get the medicine. Alright. Let's fight some stuff. Find Gar. And we'll just keep running. Keep running. I gotta go down. about the plague? It's terrible. I don't know much about it. Some people say it's caused by the water. Some say it's from the dirt. I don't know what to believe. Dangerous to go further. Please be careful. Alrighty then. Wasted town. I still got caught on fire, even though I fucking backstepped. Fuck. That was a lot of damage, Jesus Christ. Abandoned jewelry shop. What the fucking shit? Jesus Christ. That shadow dude wasn't actually that big of a deal, but it spooked me. Oh, penis. Hold up. Abandoned house. Okay, we learned last time. I don't know that I can go there. Let's just run past everything. Dave. Abandoned jewelry shop up here. Beaded nightstones. Bunch of useless slaves that can't even deliver a few boxes of jewelry just because of a few puddles on the road. Even that wine-stealing alcoholic dared to fight back. Perhaps more lashes could cure this ungrateful bastard. That wine-stealing bastard just escaped with all my jewelry. Like if I just walk up to it, I still take damage. I need to do that dive. Get some iframes. A wall? Come on. Ugh, I got owned. That actually took a lot out of me. Damn. Well, at the very least, all I have to do is run back in there and grab that shit. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna read this just in case it becomes important later. Don't think it does since it's not out of my notes or anything. Prom mask. Right. God, those Molotovs are actually fucking insane. And the archers have like way more HP than everybody else does for some reason. Yeah, let's head to the flooded area. Spice shop. Poison needle, throwing knife, poison arrow. The flood destroyed all of our imported spices, all that hard work. Bondage boots. Food stalls. Level up. Cursed stone. Alright. Now we've got rejuvenation. So now whenever we take deadly damage, we will immediately revive and recover 30% HP. Which is not incredibly helpful, but it does mean that if I get greedy, I'll have an opportunity to maybe run and teleport back to a safe spot. It also means that we can do some silly stuff with there's parts in the game later that you have to like carefully fall down a couple things, and with the instant revive it just means you can fall down everything without having to worry about fall damage technically, because I mean you die, but you know, you also revive. It's fine. Wing of a bat. Kick that rat. I'm being owned. Oh, interesting. It won't come out of the barrel unless you actually like approach it. Interesting. And the barrel doesn't explode. Ordinary earring. Nice. I took damage from that. Fuck. Okay. A little out of practice with that motion, but we've got no HP, but I don't know. I'm hopeful that this area is not going to go on for very much longer. Wasted town. Nice try. Tailor's shop. Ah, rat killed me. Stone. We'll have the owl's feather ready. Come on, there's got to be an owl statue somewhere, right? A gorgeous chair. Wow. Oh, he just kind of squats there. Interesting. Hey, that's a level up. There's an owl statue. There we go. 3 hours, 20 minutes. Yeah, you know what? We'll call this stream here. Potion. Hey, no, I don't have to buy so many. But I feel like the game personally pranked me. All right. System. I saved like twice in a row, but I'm gonna save again. Because I'm fucking paranoid apparently. System. Back to menu? Yeah. Alright, so, next time, if I can't think of anything to do, I'm gonna be doing more of this, Vigil of the Longest Night. Otherwise, I think the next thing I'll do on stream would probably be something multiplayer, like, Gimper's been wanting to do Raft again, and I would be okay with that. And I'm actually quite looking forward to that, so. We will see, we'll see what happens next time, so. Good night, everybody. Thank you all so very much for watching. Have a day. And I don't know. What's the deal with airline food?